Go. Hey everybody, I'm here with one of the guys that works at Ranger Stop. How you going, man? How's it going, man?
It's going all right, man. How you doing?
I'm doing great. Now, can you tell us what got Ranger Stop started?
Well, the owner, Mike Bioni, was obviously an avid collector of Power Ranger toys, a big fan growing up as a kid. And it basically was something that was a hobby for him that turned kind of into a little bit of an obsession with him. But what really gave him the idea for Ranger Stop was going to Power Morphicon. He went to Power Morphicon, went there, had a great time, looked at the east side. He had already been doing toy shows. Oh, well, there we go. He had been doing toy shows for a while, so he thought, you know what, they don't have anything like this back on the east side. It would be a good idea to do a Ranger show in Florida for all those people on the east side that can't make it out to Power Morphicon. So that's pretty much what got the ball rolling on that.
That's good. That's good, man. I mean, I've never actually been, but due to the fact how Power Morphicon's sales go on, like in August, it's kind of hard to get tickets, especially around that time. But
Yeah.
right, and you guys do this every November, right?
We do it every November. Yeah, so unlike Power Morphicon, they do it every other year. We do ours every year.
Right, and it's just now. Would you say it's more smaller venue?
Oh, it definitely is. We're going into our third year now, so we're still a small show, but we're growing. You know, it's growing, and we do offer a couple different things than Power Morphicon, like the VIP dinner. We also allow the Rangers After Dark panel at our show. You know, with Power Morphicon being a Saban brand licensed show, there's certain things that they have to follow. Ours is an independent show, so we don't really have those kind of restrictions.
Now, do you ever talk to Scott Zillner from Power Morphicon?
We have, yeah, and we like Scott. You know, we have a good, I would say we have a good relationship with him. It's nothing, there's no competition between us. It's not like, you know, obviously you can't replace Power Morphicon. Power Morphicon is always going to be Power Morphicon. We're just trying to do something different for the people that can't make it out there and you know, have our own show with its own personality.
Right, and also I noticed that there's a lot of more people coming. I mean, you started off like with a small group of people first, but then it started growing from like 10 to this many people now. Now, are you guys still in the process of getting more the cast members?
Oh, absolutely. We're definitely going to get more guests this year than we did last year. That's the plan. Every year we're trying to, you know, up and up a little bit more as the show grows. So,
are we going to ever see David Fielding?
David Fielding, possibly. I cannot confirm when and where, but we definitely have interest in having him come to the show at some point in time. Yes.
What about Mr. Daniel Southworth?
Daniel Southworth is another one that we definitely have an interest in bringing him to the show in the future. Who knows? Maybe 2015, maybe 2016. Just gotta wait and see.
And any talk about Austin St. John making an appearance?
Well, Austin actually did the show with us last year, and he was fantastic. He is a pleasure to work with. He's a great guy. We're hoping maybe he'll come back this year, but we got to see how things go.
Now, my question is for you, okay? For the amount of the Power Ranger actors you have, who do you say the line was the longest? Just by memory, if you can remember.
Of the guests that we've had? Yes. That's kind of a no-brainer. It was definitely Austin. Austin's built his line pretty much wrapped around the whole back wall of our
Also, let's talk about some of the guests you're having this year. You have Steve Cardenas, Catherine Sutherland, Nakia Burris, and Christopher Kamen Lee. He's starting to get back in the con circuit, and I think he promotes his comic book more and everything. And Melanie Perkins is going to be there. That's pretty good. And then you got Danny Slavin, or Slavin. I hope I didn't mess up with that name.
I think it's
Okay. And then you have Rhett Fisher, an American-made Ranger. I mean, come on. He was created just for the American fans. Come on. And then you've got all the SPD cast members. Now, I know that only these four were there, and he had to cancel at the last minute. I wish I could have met him. I mean, I met him once. He was a really nice guy. A lot of them are really nice, and they're doing their own thing, and you know. Now, Can you shed a light on who's going to be these two guesses?
You might be seeing Red in a future guest. We could be getting possibly nothing confirmed yet. We're working on maybe getting another SPD surprise, but we'll see. We'll see. We can't confirm anything just yet, But yeah, that's
Does it involve a twinkly light of the Omega Ranger?
No. It probably no twinkly lights. Probably no.
That's about it. As close as you're going to get to a light is a flashlight, right?
Yes.
And now, where can we find you on the social media?
Oh, you could go to rangerstop.com. Obviously, we have a Facebook-like page. We have an Instagram. You can check those all on there. We also have an Amazon store. But pretty much, if you need any information regarding Ranger Stop, how to get tickets, it's going to be November 13th through the 15th, Orlando, Florida. Just come on down. Just check the website, and that's pretty much it.
And also, let's not forget all this good stuff. If you guys are ever going to be, you're going to be at next other cons after this, right?
Yeah, we go to different cons. So I mean, we're based out of Florida, so we do most of our shows there. But yeah, we venture out from time to time. So,
and we got Mr. Daniel Southworth over here. He just showed up. He's late. It's okay. All right, man. Well, thank you for talking to us, man. And we'll keep it. Guys, go to Ranger Stop November 13th through the 15th, Orlando, Florida. Keep an eye out on their social media. Don't miss it.
Between each. Okay? You'll have to cut it later.
All right.
Sorry.
All right. Hey, everybody. I'm here with Eric, the Quantum Ranger. Yeah. So how you been, man? What have you been up to lately?
I've been working out,
Yeah. No, he just naturally looks like this.
training hard, working out.
Sparring with Jason Font.
I don't spar much except for a few witty words back and forth. That's about it.
Yeah,
Maybe a pat on the ass every once in a while.
Are you still doing a lot of stunt work?
I work both as a stuntman and actor still. I'm doing a lot more acting work, of course, than I do stunt work. But yes, keeps you sharp, keeps you on your toes.
Now I gotta ask. I actually saw on YouTube because I couldn't find it anywhere else. Unbroken Path with Johnny Young Bosch. That was awesome, man.
Pretty awesome show.
Yeah. And when you were doing that, did you know that you were going to be working with another Ranger?
Yeah, they told me who I was working with before I came up there. What I didn't realize was how hard I was going to be working. That was probably the most difficult and extreme martial arts action movie I've ever done in my life, and probably ever will do.
The most violent thing, and there's like blood and everything in there. I'm like, oh my god, I've never seen that before, and especially, and the thing is, no spoilers, I mean, your character is helping him, and then kind of switches a little bit.
Well, that's you got to watch the movie and see what the hell he's talking about.
Yeah. And you actually
let's take a break and then we'll do.
Okay. We were talking about the other movie you've done with Johnny Young Bosch, because there was another one.
Hellbinders.
Yeah. Okay. You ready? Okay. We're back again with Daniel Southworth. Now we understand that not only you've worked with Johnny Young Bosch on Broken Path, you've also worked with them on that movie Hellbinders.
That's right.
Now, how do you get into your roles when you play these characters? I mean, you go from playing the Quantum Ranger, and then nothing that has to do with Power Rangers whatsoever. How do you prepare that role?
I put the pants on one leg at a time.
Yeah, and now, is there any? Are you still doing any stunt work for Saban?
No. Saban is not producing any other action shows at the moment, as far as I know, except for the reboot of Power Rangers that they're doing. And that's going through a whole different production company, and who knows who's going to be working on that. And I don't happen to be a part of that at the moment. You never know. I might get a call. It's possible, depending on who second unit directs it, who coordinates it, that kind of stuff, right?
Now, here's a perfect question. Since Austin St. John is here, who would you think would win in a fight? The Q-Rex or the Tyrannosaurus Rex? I stumped him.
I just want to give it some really good thought before I spit my answer out.
'Cause we already know the Dragon Zord will lose, apparently.
Yeah, Quantosaurus Rex for sure.
Awesome. All right, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Everybody, I'm here with the lovely and beautiful Miss Karen Ashley.
Oh, hello. I like being lovely and beautiful. Thank
yes.
you. Hi.
And you're wearing yellow.
I am wearing yellow. See what I did for you?
Yes. Hey,
I'm
look.
Aisha. I'm cosplaying as Aisha.
You know, we got the red going on right here.
Yeah, see?
Look at that. So how you been? You enjoying your time here?
I am. You know what? Lexington Comic Con is always amazing. So I love doing this convention. So yeah, I'm having a great time.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So are you still doing uncensored radio?
I don't do uncensored radio anymore, but I do uncensored talk, which is now the web version of uncensored radio. Still interviews and celebrities and really a lot of fun.
This guy's loud.
I know. I want to wait a second.
Oh, it's cool. No, you won't pick
Yeah?
it up.
Okay.
We can hear you. So this whole thing about Power Rangers, the reboot movie, everybody's been asking a lot of questions like, so are we going to be seeing you in it? So what do you think?
You know what? I don't know. I think it's too soon to tell. I don't know that they've officially contacted really anyone. I know that there have been talks and there have been conversations and agents have reached out, and but I don't even think they've cast the Rangers yet. I know they're not in production, so we'll see. I would love to make an appearance. I think what everyone wants is to see some of the people who were in the original movie be in this movie. So I don't know. We'll see.
Right.
Hopefully.
Yeah, I mean, because the thing is, what they're doing, I think they're trying to keep it on the lowdown right now.
Yeah.
So
Secrets. Lots of secrets.
Yeah. Thanks, Saban.
Always.
They're gonna go, oh, we're gonna shut this down now.
Yeah.
They insulted
but you know
us.
What? Isn't that great though? Because the reality is when it comes out, you could be surprised. Like there are going to be some things that are going to just floor you, and you're probably going to go, "Oh my God, I love it! I'm glad I didn't know that." And wow.
Would you actually like to see them have the characters be Trini and all the original, or would you like them to actually pretty much change the names and go through a whole different? If it's going to be a reboot, redo the characters' names.
You know what? I don't care. I mean, in the original series, it was, we were in the original movie. So, I mean, it could be, it could be the Trini, it could be Aisha, it could be anyone. I think at the end of the day, I think people just want Power Rangers and they just want superheroes. And, hey, let's bring it.
And it could be, or it could be a Carla.
Exactly.
Or a Jermaine.
Exactly. I mean, I think at the end of the day, we want superheroes and
Or what?
we want.
Or you, or Karen. They might have a Karen.
Yeah, they can have a Karen. Karen's good.
We need a Nate and Richard, too.
Yeah.
We need that.
Yeah.
I don't understand what's going on with that. They still haven't used our names. They've have so many other names out there, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Also, and I'd like to actually ask if you could get if I could get a shout out for a good friend of mine and yours, Miss Sandy Selner.
Hey, Sandy. What's up, girl?
Come out, please. Please,
Yeah.
we want you
No,
here.
She is. She's actually. I spoke to her the other day. She and I are really good friends. She's, got a couple of agents now, and she will be doing a lot of conventions. So you guys will get to see her very soon.
Awesome. Now, also, you do photography too.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Outside of acting, I'm just one of those people that I have to stay creative, and I like to, I write, I do photography, I do anything to keep myself in that creative space.
Right. And apparently, we found this out through your Facebook.
Yeah.
You're off the market. No more. Yeah, look.
He put a ring on it.
Yes, and then he's like this. He's like, what? Oh, great. Now everybody knows. It's on Facebook.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah, he's so super private. Like he didn't even have a Facebook. Like he's that guy. He's not in the business at all.
Yeah,
But he's a lovely, lovely person, and I'm blessed to have a wonderful husband.
Yeah, everybody's always probably thinking to themselves, oh my God, I was going to marry Aisha.
Yeah.
I was going to marry Kimberly. I was going to marry...
Nobody had asked me, so I don't understand. Like it was in
Exactly.
their mind that
Exactly.
we were married. So now that I'm really married, they're like mad at me, and so. But no, but I've got a lot of make-believe boyfriends out
Yeah,
there.
a lot of
Hi
people-
guys.
Yeah. She's still available in their mind.
Yes, yes.
Um,
Aisha's still single.
Aisha was always single in the show.
I know, they never gave her no love. She couldn't get no man. Like, what's up? 80 episodes, no love? 80 episodes in a movie, no love.
That's why you went to Africa, because
Yeah.
you know what, I'm going to Africa. I got to help the animals. I love the animals. The men don't love me.
Angel Grove ain't showing no love.
Yeah.
Although they always used to make us, like when we had the dances and stuff, you'll look, they always made me and David Yost dance. Like we always were dancing together. So I don't know if one day Billy and Aisha would have had a relationship. But I know my character was supposed to be really close friends with Billy, and she was smart and kind of was like she would help him.
It wasn't. No, I always thought that it was kind of interesting that Adam and Aisha had a thing, or was that? I thought it was mainly Aisha.
I think the fans kind of put that together. But I will say this, Johnny and I were we were best friends on the show. So I think on the series we would hang, and so they would stand us next to each other a lot. So maybe they sensed the friendship and they sensed the camaraderie, because we were kind of both new to the show. So when we laugh, we'd look at each other and laugh, and we kind of helped each other through it.
Yeah, it's. It's cool that you guys are actually doing these kind of things, doing conventions, coming out, seeing the fans. I mean, I met you more than we met you more than once.
Yeah.
And the thing is, it's like we're your entourage. Wherever you are, we're there.
Yay! I love it. I love the fact that we've gotten to know each other, and that is the cool thing about conventions. It's kind of put us back into the life of being Rangers, but also now the kids are adults. And we're friends, and we've gotten to know everyone, and it's a beautiful thing. I love seeing you guys.
Yeah, well, we love seeing you too. We all show nothing but love. Now here's a big question. Have you ever thought about doing how they have these photo ops where the Rangers are dressing up? Have you ever thought about getting your own costume, dressing up as the Yellow Ranger?
I get asked that a lot. The only reason I don't do it is because a couple of other Rangers do it, and so I kind of feel like that's their thing. And totally, specifically, my good friend Nakia, she does it, and that's kind of her thing. So I don't want to kind of come in and do her thing, because that works for her. But who knows? I think if I ever did it, it would be probably like a one-time thing, and it would be probably, a situation we'd set up and go, hey, it's going to happen, and months leading up to it, you guys can show up and take part in it. But I don't know. I'm kind of like spandex.
I'll tell you what. We'll start a campaign for you, saying, okay, LR4, we'll bet.
In spandex.
Yeah, we need to get this. We need to get somebody to make a costume, donate to a charity, and if you do it, she will do it one time just for this charity.
Yeah, that would be kind of cool. That's actually a really good idea.
Yeah, and then
it's a really good idea. I like the way Amy did it, where it was like she did her, Indiegogo, and she was doing her project that was like her movie that she's directing, and it was like a personal, it's like another one of her dreams come true. But in the process, she made everybody's dream come true and got back in the suit. So I thought that was really cool.
And the thing is, because she's not really doing much about Power Rangers. She does her own thing.
Yeah.
And I thought it was kind of interesting that she found somebody that was her size.
Right.
I'm like...
Right. Yeah, she's tiny. She's like, we're both really short, but she's tiny. So yeah, no, that was cool.
I was like, how lucky could you get?
I'm sure there are a lot of people who were like, here's my costume, do whatever alterations you want, just put that thing back on. So I don't think people cared. Like, whoever loaned it to her probably was like, if it's too long, cut the legs off. I just want to see you back in your costume, Amy Jo Johnson. They were like, let's make this happen.
I would have said you should give it back after a while, but you know what?
Can you imagine who owns that costume? Like, they can honestly say, like, Amy wore this. They could probably sell it on eBay for a lot of money.
God. I just hope for the love of God that nobody's going...
Right.
Oh, God.
Well, I'm sure if any of you guys, I'm sure if you got a hold of it, you would sleep with it. It'd be like your blankie.
Let's not do that, because if we do that, then she will never come to a convention.
Right.
She did that one time, and then now
we're gonna scare her off.
Yeah.
No, you know what the funny thing about her? She's got a really funny sense of humor. She would find humor in that, and I think she would laugh hysterically. So she's a great girl.
Well, thank you very much for talking to us, and hopefully we can get her back into the lovely yellow spandex. Start donating.
Okay, yeah. No, maybe we'll set that up one day.
Okay.
But if we do, you can find me on Official Karen Ashley on Instagram or Facebook, and I will let you know. And then at Karen Ashley on Twitter.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
I really appreciate this.
Thank you.
All right.
You can take that card if you want.
Oh, yeah.
That shot.